Today, for the Bitcoin price with DavinciJ15, we will talk about the price of Bitcoin, which was actually pumping within a few minutes from $7,200 to $7,700. We will talk about whether there will be follow through or whether the price will just bump right back and also find lower lows in the immediate short term. And also going into the longer time frames here on the weekly, we can see that the price of Bitcoin is right now actually above the 50-week EMA, the 50-week simple moving average. We will talk about all of that and also towards the end about a very interesting topic right here where Jeff Pake actually had a conspiracy theory. Carl from the Moon also already talked about that and now his tweet has been deleted. So we will talk about all of that, guys. You do not want to miss out on that, so make sure you take a seat, make sure you smash up the like button right now. And that being said, we want to come to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, right? I'm looking forward to today's episode. Should be interesting, right? I know we're going to be doing a little bit of bragging today, so yeah, I'm happy about that.
yes. So what he's referring to at the moment is actually, some kind of short trade setup DaVinci shared yesterday, also within our Telegram group, link in the description down below, where he actually said that once the price goes up to $7,700 something, there is a short opportunity. So let's go a little bit into that, and also DaVinci, maybe we can also go into the pump and discuss whether there will be follow through or whether the price is likely to go back and retrace to lower levels. So yeah, maybe we can pull out the charts and check out what you have to say.
Awesome. Well, as you know, I had I was considering a short trade. I was saying, hey, let's do this short trade up here because you know what? I like when the market turns, it generally comes back to get you all excited and pumped. And so I expected this to come up here, not like it did here. But it did it anyways, and it pumped really hard, and got you an entry. And actually, if we go to shorter time frames, you can see you were able to take profits exactly at that point in time.
It's so crazy. Look, your entry is on point and your exit is on point. And for all the naysayers, just go into yesterday's video. It was actually the perfect setup here. So everyone who was in, maybe you can let us know in the comment section down below if you got in. Congratulations. That was a game of like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so until your trade was closed. So congratulations for that. 50 minutes maybe. So yeah, DaVinci, what about the price right now? Do you think there will be follow through? Is the price going to go back? Are we actually right now in a bullish trend on the shorter time frames, or do you think that the price will go down and we will find lower price levels again?
Well, because of this large spike, I don't have like a trade here. I don't have any kind of trades. When we do any of these nutso spikes, I have to wait quite some time before I can say, okay, well, hey, what can this do? But if we bring it out on the 4 hour, you can see that this movement, as we close the 4 hour, looks like we are going to actually roll over. The 4 hour basically created this huge wick, which for me it indicates this is an FU move. You're not coming with us. We're going a lot lower. So I can't bring you along, and so it wants to stop out as many of the shorts as it possibly can before it actually goes lower. You can see that same kind of thing happening over here, right? This wick indicated, hey, you know what? I'm going higher, but I don't want anybody else to come with us. So we stopped out all the longs, and I was stopped out there as well. I got stopped out right here, unfortunately, and yeah, and it went straight up higher. And this kind of thing actually traps the revenge traders. If you're a revenge trader, you'll jump in on this long in anger because of this blown out stop. And this gets you, because look how far. It didn't go that much higher, and then it just dumped on you. And so that's how the market is basically designed to take the most amount of money from the most amount of people. So keep that in mind.
Most of the time.
So keep that in mind if you're using one of our Bybit links or anybody's Bybit affiliate link to trade. We don't want people who don't know how to trade or just newbies. We want actual professional traders to use these links and take advantage of this, but not our general audience. I think you should only do dollar cost averaging. Now, with that said, I hope some of the professional traders like this trade. This trade was, basically wait for this was like a draw your fibs kind of thing. So if I'll be honest, I didn't get into this trade. If I did got up this morning, I would have got up this morning and I had to redraw my fibs, because originally I had the fibs right here. Yeah. And I would have redrawn it there and then moved my trade a little bit lower. But because I wasn't paying attention until I saw this taking off, I kind of missed it. But next bust in 10 minutes.
Exactly, especially for Bitcoin. I mean, come on, we are here on the 4-hour candles and literally every 10 minutes there's a new bust coming. Obviously, that doesn't mean that you should be trading the whole time. Most of the times you are actually in a non-trading environment. But that was actually quite nice. And also thank you so much for the disclaimer. I can 100% agree. Leverage trading, especially with a very high volatile asset, which is also manipulated like Bitcoin, and then additionally on top of that leverage, of course, that's only for professional traders. And yeah, guys, please make sure that you are doing that only if you are professional. If you're not professional, you can still use the link and go on the test net and just play with play money without your own money and try to learn it after time. And once you feel yourself being professional, then you can maybe start with it. DaVinci, also, you mentioned prior to the episode the 50-week moving average actually, and that the price right now is above it, which is kind of bullish actually from my point of view. So what are your thoughts about that, and what are the odds actually for the Bitcoin price not having to roll over and find lower lows? What's the bullish scenario?
Well, yeah, this is a very positive sign. We've got a green candle so far for the week that is above the 50-week moving average. We have to close above it to really say, yeah, this thing is good. We have like a chance of surviving a nightmare scenario. I highly doubt that. I do not see this being the bottom. That'd be in order for this to be the bottom, basically. That would mean we're not even going to back test this area here, and we didn't even back test it to the 61.8. That smells fishy to me, right?
Bitcoin is fishy. Just remember the huge spike in April, like it left everyone behind. So yeah, but it's great that you are pointing that bullish scenario out as well, because as I said, Bitcoin is fishy. Everything can happen, right?
Exactly. Anything can happen in Bitcoin. So you never know. And if this does break out, so what you're looking for is if a close above here, the 50 EMA, and then a second confirmation candle above, unfortunately, it's got to be above this candle here, which is about, what is it? Let's see here. Or depending on how this goes, if this goes higher and then come back down, then the confirmation candle is higher, of course. But yeah, it's most likely going to be this height here, which is the $7,860 level to confirm.
So I mean, right now you are leaning a little bit more to the rollover scenario that the price will go back, but there is a bullish scenario, however, with the price of Bitcoin staying above the 50-week EMA and also building higher highs and confirming it until the close of the weekly candle. Then you would switch a little bit more to the bullish side, and you would say that might be maybe even a trend reversal.
Exactly, and that would be nice, right? Because we all want to be bulls here, right?
You are asking a moon boy right now. Of course, that would be nice. Yeah. So other than that, yeah, DaVinci, you also wanted to talk about that specific tweet. Also, Carl from the Moon talked about that in his today's episode from Jeff Pake, who was actually putting out some kind of conspiracy theory about exchanges. I mean, guys, you heard about all these exchanges being hacked, being stolen, like tens of millions of US dollars. So, DaVinci, what is that tweet, or what was that tweet all about? What are your thoughts on it, and why is it deleted?
Yeah, I mean, I found it very interesting because I was talking to Inti on the drive over here to the office, and I pointed out that, hey, you know what? That's interesting how the numbers kind of match up with the amount of tax dollars that they owe, because because they've lost this money, they don't have to pay that those taxes on the money on that money that was lost. Now, of course, it all depends on how much of course their tax liability was based on. So obviously, most tax liabilities are based on a higher amount than the amount that they're actually ending up paying. So, for example, a 30% tax liability would mean that they earned $100 million, right?
Yes.
If they had to pay 30 million. But it's still a large sum of money that would be minus from their taxes. Should they have lost $30 million, they would end up having now a tax liability of slightly less. Basically, let's just say you earned 100 million. It's only 30%. You minus the 30 million that you lost. So now you've only earned 70 million, and you only have to pay 30% of 70 million. So yeah, it works out to be like 21 million. So you could end up walking away with a cool 9 million that you didn't have to give to the government in that theft. So yeah, it is quite possible, but probably, you know what? I'm going to give the exchanges the benefit of doubt, because what happens is it ruins your reputation.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
also, I mean, I met the CEO of BitHump actually in Singapore and stuff, and he really seemed, it's just my gut feeling, like a very legit guy. But however, it makes sense to point that out when people are talking about this. And yeah, benefit of the doubt plays really well here, because if it is not true, it would be very bad to put these things out there, but at least we should talk about that, right? And
exactly.
But yeah, so DaVinci, there's one last thing you would like to share before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, this really angers me, like, to no end. I mean, I wanted to reach through and head over to the bank's CEO and strangle him by the neck, because effectively what you're saying is your employees are slaves to you. And hey, you know what? If I don't want you to own a particular type of car, you're not allowed to own it. I'm not allowed to own a particular eat a particular type of food. I'm not allowed to eat it. What are you, a slave to the bank? Like, get real. Anyone who's working there at this bank should quit. Should start sending up applications for another job at another bank and immediately quit, because this kind of behavior should not be tolerated by your employer.
Yes.
Right? Not at all. It has what is it their business that you own crypto assets? Right? So yeah, you should not be working there at all. It frustrates me, and it would infuriate me that you continue working there, because that means that you're just a freaking slave, and you're a whipping boy. You have to do whatever they say, even if it has nothing to do with their business.
Yes. That's true. But I mean, that's why we are here for the future. If it is really going to be decentralized, no one can ever say anything about how you hold your funds, what are you owning. Like, this is exactly why we are here for. We don't need permission, we don't need trust. So let's hope this changes for the better. But yeah, that actually, like, pees me off also a little bit. Can we maybe go back into the face mode and see the lovely DaVinci face? And yeah, maybe you can update us on. Oh, there was also Carl on the website on Cointelegraph. Very funny. Can you update us maybe on the recent developments of Pandora's wallet, or anything else you would like to share?
Yeah, I recently finally got a chance to lower the price. Sorry, I forgot all about that. I've been very busy trying to set up all my trading on crypto for the little old lady strategy, right? And I wanted to get in and buy a lot of crypto, because a lot of crypto has gone on sale, I was just so excited about all the sales that we're having that I just like I slipped my mind on lowering the price. And because of that, I've decided to lower the price for a whole month and give you all of December as a Christmas gift, right? So you'll be able to get Pandora's Wallet for 50% off.
No way.
All of this month until
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that. So for 1 month, 50% off. You can even go there, download it, try it for free, and if you like it, you can purchase it for 50% off. If you don't like it, it was for free anyways. So right now, this is like a no-brainer. There's a link on the very top of the description and also in the pinned comment down below. Go there, click it, make sure you check it out. If you want to have another deal like that, you probably have to wait for 12 months if it will even come back again. So thank you so much, DaVinci. Thanks for that. And also, yeah, guys, everyone right now, let us know. Do you think this pump will find continuation, or do you think we will roll over and the price will find lower lows? There is a poll popping up on top of the screen right now. Make sure you click it and make your own choice. And also let us know your specific detailed thoughts in the comment section down below. That being said, DaVinci, do you have any last words to share before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, just one more thing I wanted to mention about Pandora's Wallet is that one, you will be part of a private Telegram group that we have, and two, you'll also the price will be increasing by more than what it is today, what it was yesterday. I mean, last month. And so, yeah, you'll be getting extremely amount of discount. And now that with Bitcoin coming down in dollar value, the discounts are even more. So take advantage of that because the price is definitely going up. Yeah, so make sure you play from a position of strength like we did today. Don't get wrecked, people.
And you do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Also checking out Pandora's Wallet. I'm pretty sure right now, I know DaVinci's server costs. He's even in a loss with that offer. So make sure you check it out. And we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.